Hello guys, Baphomet here, and today I would like to talk to you about the 5-star units that I believe you should invest in. But in this video I'm only going to be talking about the 5-star units that are not fast and that are not AS units, because the AS units I will just cover in a different video, so there is that. And now let's go over to the codex section and we'll go year by year, and I will tell you which fighter or fighters from each year I would recommend for you to invest in. So let's start with King of Fighters 94. For this year I would say you should only invest in King 94, because King 94 has a projectile and she also has a skill that can restand. She's a red element balance type. She increases her crit or attack, I don't remember, but she deals pretty good damage, and she's useful for live PvP as well. So that's why I would say it's good to give her capsules and also to invest in her. Now let's go to the KOF 95. For this year I would say Kyo 95, if you have him. He has really good leader skill and he's also an attack type, so he deals pretty good damage as well. So I would say it's worth to invest in him and also to give him capsules. Shiranui Mai, of course, red element, attack type, deals a lot of damage, so she helps a lot with the PvE content basically, and mostly with the story mode. So I would say it's worth it to invest in her and also to give her capsules. Now Yuri 95, I would say she's great, but only because of her leader skill, which increases green elements fighter attack by 50%, but I would never use her as a fighter, simply because her skill set is really bad and I don't believe she's good as a fighter. So I would say you can invest in her, but don't give her capsules because it's not worth it. And also Hayden 95, I would say he's worth to invest in, and also it's worth to give him capsules. Maybe not right now, but in the future when we will get more defense type fighters, because his leader skill is really good and also his cores are all about defense. So if you would like to make a really annoying defense team, then this guy is really good for that. Now let's keep going. Year 96. If you don't have an yellow element attack type unit, then you will get free Terry Bogard, and if you don't have anyone else, just give him capsules as well. He will help you with the story and also with some of the epic quests as well. Also Ryo Sakazaki, I would say it's fine to invest in him, but don't give him capsules. He's not that worth it for PvE, but for live PvP he's pretty decent for a non-fast and non-AS unit, that is. Major 96, she's free, of course invest in her and also give her capsules. She's really good for the story mode and also for the epic quest. Now Athena 96, I would say don't invest in her and don't give her capsules. She is just not worth it. She's only used because her cores increase the amount of combo that you do, so she's just very helpful for the missions that require you to do 30 combo or more. So just use her for that if you need to, but don't give her capsules and don't invest in her too much because it's not worth it. And I would say that's all for this year. Now let's go KOF 97. For this year I would say, as far as the Western Wolf characters go, if you have Blue Mary, then invest in Blue Mary and give her all of your capsules, but only if you have Western Wolf Terry Bogard. If you don't have Western Wolf Terry Bogard, then ignore everything I just said and don't give her anything. But if you have Western Wolf Terry, then also invest and give capsules to Blue Mary, because she can do infinite combo on episode 1 Orochi fight, which we don't have yet, but we will have in the future. So keep that in mind. Now also King 97, if you have King 97, helps a lot in the PvE and also in the epic quest. She's an yellow type, yellow element attack type, and she deals a lot of crit, so she's totally worth it. Orochi Sheremy, I would say invest in her, but don't give her any capsules. She's mostly used just for her leader skill, so if you don't have Paul or Yuri, then just pick her and use her if you have her, but only for the leader skill, and replace her later, so just don't give her capsules. Chris 97, if you have Chris, I would say he's really good, especially if you have Kyo 98, because Chris is a balance type and has pretty good attack value, so he will be good in Kyo 98 team. His cores also are all about offense, and he's red element balance type, so I would say invest in him if you have him, and also give him the capsules, it's worth it. Now Yugi Yamazaki, I think this unit is extremely overrated by a lot of people, and I would say he is only worth it to invest in and to give capsules if you don't have any other green element fighter. So for example, if you don't have Paul, let's say, then you can invest in Yamazaki and give him your capsules, but otherwise it's not worth it. It's totally overrated unit, at least in my opinion. And if you need a blue element attack type, then you can also use this guy, Yashiro. You can invest in him, but don't give him capsules, it's not worth it. So there is that for KOF 97. KOF 98, I would say, of course, Kyo 98, invest in him and give him capsules if you have him. His leader skill is really good, he gives burn damage to balance type units, and he is also really strong as well himself. So invest in him and also give him capsules if you have him. Andy Bogart, if you have Andy Bogart, then it's great to give him capsules and also invest in him, because he's really helpful in PvE and also in epic quest as well. Now let's keep going. I would say Heavy D, if you have Heavy D and you need dark element, Heavy D is pretty decent. He has some attack increase in his cores, and 2 of his skills can cause stun on a critical hit, so he is pretty decent. I would totally invest in him, and if you want to, you can give him capsules as well. I would never say it's a waste when it comes to Heavy D. And Brian Butler, now this guy, I wouldn't invest in him and I wouldn't give him the capsules, but he's pretty good for live PvP for a non-fast and non-AS unit, so keep that in mind. And also, if you have Robert Garcia and King 98, those are used for gold farming team. But only that, let's keep going. KOF 98, Benimaru, if you have Benimaru, I would give him capsules and I would also invest in him, because he's attack type, he's yellow, he deals great shock damage, he's helpful in PvE and some of the epic quests, so he's worth it. I talked about this unit in a different video already, so I'm not going to talk about Lee. Now this guy, C Kenso, I would say it's good to invest in him. He will help you in PvE and also in epic quests, but don't give him capsules, it's not worth it. And Maxima 99, I would say it's worth it to give him the capsules and also to invest in him, because he's yellow attack type. His leader skill increases the attack by 55% for yellow units as long as you keep your HP above 60%, I believe. And he's pretty good, he will help you in the epic quest and also in PvE. He can do infinite combo on episode 1 Orochi fight, so he's pretty good, I would say. Worth to invest in and also to give capsules to. And also K99, if you have him, red element, attack type, good for PvE, just has great leader skill that increases red element fighters attack by 50%, and his cores are offensive as well, so give him capsules and invest in him as well if you have him. Now, I also didn't talk before about Armor King and Green Element Jin, so let's talk about them real quick as well, since they are not AS and not fast. So Armor King, I would say, if you don't have any attack type red element units, he is good to invest in, but I wouldn't give him capsules myself, but it's fine to invest in him. And as far as the live PvP goes, he's not really good because his grab is very short reach, so there is that. Invest in him but don't give him capsules. And as far as Jin Kazama goes, the green balance type, he is really good for the PvE, not so great for the live PvP. I would say you should give him the capsules and also invest in him, because he will help you a lot in the PvE. If you need a green element unit, then he is pretty good, but for live PvP he is not good, simply because Tekken 7 Jin is that good on live PvP since he has the super armor on his second skill, and his second skill is great for closing the gap between you and the opponent, and it also can restand the opponent. And green element Jin Kazama has the super armor on his first skill and is just not that useful on live PvP, so there is that. And I have talked about everyone that I wanted to talk in this video. So, like always guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you have liked the video, to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time. And as I said, I'm going to cover the AS units as well, just not in this video, just in the future video, okay? So there is that, it's all. Again, thank you so much for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!